All right. Happy new week to all the Intertunnel listeners. You got me, Melvin, and Mr. Truesdale on the mic today.
Yep. What's going on this time?
So we got a lot to cover. So we're gonna jump right in. As you can see, I had to represent, the SEC tournament, basketball, boys and girls, or should I say, men and women, is already in full effect.
You was hurt Sunday?
I wasn't hurt Sunday. I mean, my team, but the boys lost.
Girls.
The girls
Championship.
championship game. They make the championship game. We still gonna get a good seed in tournament, possibly a number one seed. The boys it's Wednesday afternoon. Last time I looked, they were leading, so hopefully it's a good karma right now. But before we jump in to the SEC championship game, we gotta recap. Y'all know how we like to do it. We like to start off by the recap. We gotta recap the high school. I know you went up to San Antonio, man. Tell me about them games.
Dallas won one.
What? Now what?
Dallas won.
What are you talking about? You said I was crazy last week.
I'm gonna start off with Wheatley.
Okay.
Wheatley had the easiest game out of all the teams in the tournament. They should have won that game. And it seemed like every time they dominate, a team that hasn't been playing with them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they let them off the hook, like Dennis Green said. And they came out smoking, up by 10-12. Team came back right quick, Tyler, by 2. Team put them out forward, can they name team out forward? Can't name the team. The team wasn't good. And it just.
Are you talking about Kennedale?
Kennedale, yeah. They boys.
They wasn't good, but they won championship, they won state.
Yeah, because Wheatley has a history. They run and gun and press. That's how they believe in. Jack Cole won so many games, had an undefeated team, but he had the guy. And a lot of times they catch up with you when you just jacking, pressing. You're not boxing out, taking outside shots, going to the right. I remember when I was a kid, I was in the 5th grade. One of my boys, Gil Rodriguez, and Fred Allen played in '83. They played at West Summer Star. And they would have won that game. They would have played Yates the next round. We could win someone and go to state the next night. And, it was up by 17 in the 4th quarter. And they missed their free throws. It was jacking, turned the ball over. We would turn the ball over too much in this game. Remember that game? They had like 20 turnovers. Man, you're not going to win a game like that. It just got to be structured, you know what I'm saying? And Cumble always told me, that that's always been the downfall of them coming short.
So Wheatley lost to Kennedale, and then Bel Air lost to who? Duncanville? Duncanville got another state championship?
Well, Bel Air. Yeah, that's ball. But they had a nice play. They set up. They were going for the win.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really would have went for the win. The boy only hit the shots. He missed the shot. So. Now, Washington, a great play could have been better, but the reality, Kimball just had the best team overall.
Oh, I wouldn't even get to that game. Kimball played Booker T, right?
Yes,
and it wasn't even close. Remember last week?
The first ball.
Remember last week? What I tell you? Long, athletic, and jump out the pitch.
I would say this, regardless of right, the teams. Kimball had the best team. They couldn't beat any 6A, 5A team there.
I said that last week.
We knew that, yeah. So they just watched it. I give a shout out to those guys that played a lot of time. And when they coach like been on season. So I got to give it to them on that. You know what I mean?
No, all those teams have made the state get big props.
They had the best team.
I told you them boys were gonna be clown. I just watched a couple of highlights and I said they was long, athletic, and they jump out the gym. Yeah. And what did they do? What did they do to Booker T? They jumped out the gym. I know. It's not a Booker T thing.
Westbrook was the only team that came back with the trophy there. They had a partner named Garrett. The Garrett kid, he'll be a junior. He's good. They got him lost, turned the ball. They played a team called Birdville.
Yeah.
Birdville. Had some white boys was athletic.
Yep.
6'7" the man on the floor. could shoot, they all could shoot. You know, and that was a good game. Close game. They got back to the game when the Westbrook was beating by 12. They got it close and they went overtime. That was a brilliant game. Jordan, they was another one. I didn't like the play at the end. It came down to the line with them too. So a lot in reality, the game was short. There's only one game that we didn't win that we knew was Booker T game. Because we in the game, they just played ghetto ball. Like they lost. And I'm being real with you. You know, they tried to go for the win. They had a run, but at the same time, it was a good call. Coach Glover ran. But our boys came short hitting the shot and only hit it.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, though. When you start talking about state championship games, you're not supposed to have the Kimball Booker T thing. You're really supposed to have. You're supposed to have what we had was several close games coming down to the last shot because both teams are deserving to be there. So that's a wrap on high school basketball. Great job, all teams. Congratulations to all the players that played high school ball this year, whether you made it to the state championship or you just participated on your team and helped them win as many games as they did. So looking forward to next year. A lot of these players are going to be graduating, but there will be some all-stars coming back next year. So we're looking forward to seeing them.
They're interested with 2 brackets now. It's really interesting. Like I said, the 3 teams going next year. Who knows?
Yeah. No, nobody expected that many teams from HIC to get to the state tournament this year. So kudos to them. Yeah, 25 years. TJ Ford, Dale Ewing on that team, a lot of other good players. 25 years since they won the state championship, so they got.
They came short too. They really put on. They couldn't score. Shout out to Courtney. He made state multiple times. This is probably the only time I know Courtney to lose state. You know, he won it twice. Won it at Bush. He went back to the Marshall back. So, you know, but I'll be back. Great coach, good coach. I got on at that time. So it was a good thing to see that. Yeah.
On to the college ball. So brackets going to be solidified this time next week when we start talking. We're going to know who the number 1 seeds are, who the 2, 3, 4, all the way into the 16 seeds, and who's going to be eligible for upsets. Right now, the conference tournaments are going on now. Some of the smaller conferences have already pushed their ticket into the tournament. So right now, you got the SEC tournament going on. Texas is playing Vanderbilt. Last time I checked, they were up 59-43. That's their latest update in the second half with about 9 minutes left. So looking like the Horns are going to pull it out, hopefully. They need to make a run, though, because they got to win at least 3 games, I think, in order to make the tournament, because they lost a couple games at the end of the year. And I'm really pulling for them, not just because they're my team, but because I like Rodney Terry. If he don't make it into the tournament and then make a run into the NCAA tournament, he is on the hot seat.
He's on the hot seat.
He's on the hot seat. I hate to say it, but he's on the hot seat. You can't be at the University of Texas with all those resources, the big name, and the talent that you should be able to recruit and not make it into the Sweet 16, the Grade 8.
It's a tough conference this year, too, for the first year. I mean, Big 12 is tough. This is tougher.
That's what you get paid for.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
That's what you get paid for.
They got to give him a little time, you know.
What?
You know, I mean,
we didn't say that about Sarkisian. Sarkisian went into a tough conference.
All on good job, I think, is
because he won.
He struggled to lead also you 2 years in a row.
No, but I'm talking about this year.
Texas, alumni finally, they look arrogant as finally got out their butt and quit being arrogant about their coaches because they always want to run everybody. Everybody thinks Texas is a tough place to coach. They never give nobody time. Because if you look at the history of Texas football, what is the tradition at? How many championships they won in the last 30 years? If you look at programs like Miami, you get programs like, they beat SC, and I'm just saying that they didn't come to basketball. You got to give, somebody got to give guys time. Now I know he has to win, but I think he should deserve another year if he don't win this year. Because Sarkisian, I think Manning saying him. Because they know they got rid of him.
How did Manning say Sarkisian? He didn't play that much.
He committed there.
Well,
then they did good this year.
Because
before Manning got there, they still stumbled.
We got Trey Johnson. Think about this. In basketball, we got Trey Johnson, who's a lottery pick who Terry recruited, who's on the team right now. He's a freshman, one and done, but they ain't winning enough. You ain't winning enough. So guess what? It's not necessarily just this recruiting. So if you measure Terry and Sarkisian's recruiting like crazy. Terry was recruiting well, but he still need one or two more. And they have some injuries, so I'm hoping they get once again. I'm not rooting against Terry. I think, but I also know when you're in Texas, look how long Rick Barnes was there.
Yeah, Rick Barnes did a long time too.
Yeah, and what did Rick Barnes get you? He got you to the Final Four.
My thing is this: he got a long stretch. Just because they're gonna cut this man's stretch all short.
No.
He was white Rick Barnes.
No, Rick Barnes got you to the tournament every year.
Yeah,
Rick Barnes got you to the tournament every year.
He didn't get to the Final Four.
No.
He didn't get to the Sweet 16.
Once again, Rodney Terry has got to get you first to the tournament, and then you got to win a couple games. Yeah. Texas was good for a Sweet 16 most years. Yeah, they won that one year. They were good for a Sweet 16. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
They gave him a while.
I mean, but you say that. You say that, and now Barnes is in Tennessee, and his team is top 5 in the country in Tennessee. So he's showing that he's a good coach.
He could be 5. He could be 5.
I don't know. Man, Barnes been coaching over 25 years in college. He ain't won no big game. He ain't won no championship. But his teams are gonna be
there.
Okay.
All right. That's the problem with them injuries. To hurt him.
All right.
Like he going to the Final Four this year.
All right.
He stay healthy.
How many championships was Simpson in?
Yeah, he won it, but I tell you what, like he might win one this year.
Look like him and Barnes got the same type of resume. Got the same type of resume.
I love him too.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I know.
And number 5 right behind.
SEC toughest conference going up against Big 12.
One thing about they can roll better than Texas right now. U of H.
So U of H is probably the only team outside the SEC. No, Duke as well. U of H and Duke probably the only team that got a chance to make a number 1 seed.
If you go to the Final Four, it's gonna be all SEC. 14, first time in history. First time 3 teams. Most teams have been there. Of course, we talked about it last year. We go last.
Well, that's gonna depend. The only way that happens though is that really depends on the bracket.
You gotta understand everybody at the bottom is still good. And you got in March Madness, those old teams outdo those 1 and done and 2 and done teams. And that was a prime example. Sure. They got one to Mississippi State good too. So that's what I'm saying. All of them ain't gonna meet in the same bracket. But it still be that sleep to see those guys get in.
No, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. You need them to. They need to for sure. They definitely need to. This is what you work. This is what you work for all year. You get hot this time of year. You want to be playing your best basketball this time of year, not a month ago. So more details on the conference tournament champions and definitely March Madness brackets. We're gonna run through the whole bracket next week. And you put your bracket together, I put my bracket together. We're gonna see who wins. We're gonna put a little wager on it. I think I'll be ready. I think I'll be ready for a nice little steak dinner after I keep all right. But after I win that bracket a month from now, I'll be ready for a steak dinner. So so shout out to me. I'm 40 pounds down since New Year's. So yeah. I'm keeping it up. I'm keeping it up. No. I gotta get some red meat in me. I get some red in me. So with everybody, I mean, basketball is important right now, especially college, and we got the NBA. So can you imagine only having 7 players in the NBA to finish a game? I can imagine it because that's what the Dallas Mavericks had to do this past week. They started off with 9. One of them got hurt. No, I take that back. They started off with 8. No, 9. 2 of them got hurt, and they couldn't come back in the game. And so they ended up one game with 7 players. In the next game, they played San Antonio Spurs. They only had 8 players and they actually beat San Antonio with 8 players. Shout out to Klay Thompson for stepping up. If you've been under a rock, Kyrie Irving blew out his knee last week, so he's out for the year. Still waiting for everybody else who's on injury reserve to come back. And they don't have enough money under the cap. They got money, but under the cap rules, they can't sign anybody else. So they got to play with 7 players. Crazy. So we're gonna see.
Well, the thing is, they got to go to the G League.
They can't bring nobody else to G League. No, the cap won't let them bring nobody else. So the cap won't let them bring nobody else. They can't do no more 10-day contracts. Because the bad part about it is the guys that had on 2-way contracts, they hurt.
Well, the crazy thing is, if y'all would have had hurt in the season, y'all would have been lucky with it.
I know. So right now we're number 10. We're in the playing game. But I'll tell you though, even with Kyrie out, with AD coming back, PJ Washington coming back, Gafford coming back, all our big men coming back, we could scare some people. We can't win a championship. We need Irving. But we can scare some people.
It's crazy because all these injuries are supposed to start happening overnight. Well, Fox getting hurt in San Antonio, but that's like that. I thought really benefit off that trade, but the injuries killed
him. Yeah. But speaking of injuries, LeBron tweaked his little groin, so he's out. Now you got Luka trying to carry the load, and it got a little heavy the other day, and they couldn't pull it out. So you need that 2-headed monster in LA.
They beat New York last week.
Yep.
And if that boy wouldn't have got hurt,
right.
You know, he was
run. Yep.
But you know, they're not championship.
No. Everybody predicting they going to the conference championship. They'll be lucky to get out the second round. I'll give them the first round. They'll be lucky to get out the second round.
Them in Denver and Oklahoma City.
Denver looks nice.
Cleveland on the East is good. I think the suspense don't kill them, but they are the future.
But I mean, speaking about LA, what's up with LeBron calling out Stephen A. Smith, man? Run it up on him. I'm just saying, Stephen took it. He took it too. But
I applaud Stephen A. Smith. I would leave it. Stephen Smith's got a contract. $20 million. Okay.
Yeah, what? For $20 million, I took it too. I took it too.
LeBron got to realize that would come with the cap. If you brought the boy, you know things gonna happen. Like go in front of Skip Bailey out. Go in front of her out. There's so many other people you can front out. But you want to come.
Well, the only difference is those people ain't sitting courtside of the game.
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith is sitting courtside of the game.
Yeah, but he should have held it in. They should have been a phone call. Let's talk about it. That's him. Intelligence. You know what I'm saying? He was wrong when he did. And he just got to face reality. I mean, Stephen ain't never said anything wrong. Stephen is saying the truth. He just doing what he's supposed to do. What he get paid for? You know, he never dogged him out anything. You know, you see that every day. Every other day. You know, organizations still. You know, my thing is this: we know the kid can't play, but don't whine about it. When people say that, you put that kid in that category, you can't get upset. At the end of the day, should have that boy stay in college. They don't have fun. You know what I'm saying? Y'all become you do yourself, and he ain't ready for the big stage. I ain't trying to hear that. You can't get sensitive about it. And these young guys, they just sensitive about it. Like I said, my teammate, and he had a little class the next day on first day. He ain't got nothing to lose. It's true. So it is what it is.
The only thing about it is there's not another 55th pick in the NBA that gets scrutinized like Bronny James. So call that what it is. We're talking about hold on. And then the other piece too is I get LeBron as a dad. He's trying to stick up for his son, but his son is also an NBA ball player on the team. And he ain't helping his son out by coming to his aid and fronting out Stephen A. Smith at the game, because then you know how they go in the locker room. You know how they go in the locker room. Oh, you know what? You want to go out and have some drinks with us? Go ask your daddy first. That's what you're So LeBron ain't helping out. LeBron ain't helping him out.
Only he gonna get them cut out. Man, you heard the podcast the other day was talking about that. It was a man on what they was talking about. All I was gonna do is get back. Tell them to the JP around.
No, they're not gonna get rid of him. They're not gonna get rid of him. What are you talking about? He sells too many jerseys.
They cry. They're gonna give if LeBron gets sensible about it, if one other player do that, he get them right out of it.
Oh, you mean you get the other player now? Oh, yeah. I mean,
that's what he knows for. That's what he talking about. You know, but my point I'm saying is, you talk about nobody else. If his name wasn't James, you average 2 points in college. I just want to know what player got drafted at 2 points in college at that position, undersized. He got drafted at that peak in the last 7 years.
Probably nobody. But I ain't gonna hate on the man for getting his money and getting his draft pick and using his resources and his people looking out for him, because guess what? We need to do more than that. We need to do more.
And if you do that,
we need to do more.
Don't get mad when you get talked about.
No, like I said.
And if you go front a brother out, do it behind the scenes. You ain't gotta do that for everybody. That's what I'm saying. You wrong with it. You wrong with another brother like that. And he didn't say nothing back. It's true.
No, he did say the truth. He did.
I told the truth.
He did.
And everything I said, I've been wrong about. You know, because I just got to live it. If I see a child to run track, your child need to run track. Your child says we play some good football, but guess what? He's not going to get recruited a certain kind of way. He might not play in college because he's slow. Even if he do play, when it's time to run, there's no red track, too slow. You know, upgrade to get cut, whatever, don't get tried. They will play quarter. You got to invest in that position. Get it buried, not feel a lot. And if you tell the truth, we make the truth. Now, if I connect, that's good. But you got to have that to support the spot. Nobody doesn't do anything guaranteed. I think John Lucas did a good job getting his own son. He did a good job getting his son in a position where he's a new head coach at man. So he did no good what LeBron did. It guaranteed to the second round. And at the same time, Lucas could outplay him too. And he played his position. He won.
So you saying if John Lucas could help his son get a guaranteed contract, he wouldn't have done it?
If he could have, I'm sure he would have.
Right.
But he didn't, but he still did what he had to do.
But I'm saying
it was guaranteed.
Okay. Guess what?
Guess what? Lucas son to play his position.
Guess what? He gonna have that
at the end of the day,
have that money.
Like the Rockets don't say put that like a B and play basketball. The Rockets have to put that like a B and just take all the things back because you put this boy in a position to come together for. If he don't produce, people gonna say things. And I'm saying they didn't say anything.
So he was drafted.
What did Steve say wrong?
He was drafted 55, right?
What did Steve say?
He was drafted 55. Name another rookie that was drafted this year they're talking more about. There was 50 other players, 54 other players drafted before him. Name one other player they talking half as much about. There you go. That is LeBron's point. He's not saying you shouldn't criticize him. He's not saying you ain't supposed to talk facts. But every week, sometimes every game, they talking about what Bronny did, and it's 54 other rookies out there that they ain't chit-chatting about.
You have to understand.
Just saying.
As a reporter, as guys that played in the league, even tried the league was good, and it's a lot of politics going with a lot of things.
I agree.
And that's why a lot of people, ex-players, some broadcasters, people fan of the games, even people fan of the games. I'm a football guy, and I know what goes on in basketball. I had cousins that played in the NBA. One played overseas. Boys that played in the NBA, even tried out, got cut for certain reasons. A numbers game, which was a lot of BS. And these guys was really good. Brian couldn't even touch these guys. Even other guys on the team. And so I think that's what struck a nerve in a lot of people because they should have been there. They know other guys out there in the same shoes. They come short because of stuff like that. Yeah, they looking out for something. There's still another opinion to that. Now, if you get your son in, if he's good, is one thing. At least acting good. But if he's not good, it causes a lot of drama, and people have their opinions, and people have their reason why they see their opinion because they know there's a lot of guys still hooping at the park, playing the gyms right now, playing the YMCA leagues, trying to get back up, stay in shape, should be overseas, should be playing the NBA. But when you got politics coming in, especially when guys can't play, I mean, hey, it is what it is. So LeBron ain't the only guy who needs LeBron and done that. You know, if they saw, at least some of them can halfway, at least. But all I'm saying is, for a person to voice their opinion and do this for a living, you can't get upset at him. He hasn't, his lines are always open. He has a guy who got the NBA who follows him. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
we always
guess what?
We like to show our butt out in front of them, front of each other out, but you don't know in front of other people out. You talking about people courtside. And like I said, if he said something magic behind those, I'm probably gonna say it. Magic ain't no joke. Magic gonna speak his mind. Magic is a mission. He gonna tell like it is. Too.
I mean, we don't know he ain't front of them out. Magic ain't sitting courtside.
Yeah,
Magic ain't sitting courtside.
He could have came.
Name anybody else that's criticized Bronny that goes sit courtside. Kudos to Stephen A. Smith. He wasn't running from it. He know what he said about Bronny. He still went sack courtside. Still went sack courtside.
Bron didn't look forward to it.
Here's what I say.
It's still gonna get worse and worse. If you can talk about him putting his son in connect, okay, he got him in.
Shannon Sharp is a big Laker fan, right? He didn't criticize Bronny too. I ain't seen him sit coach side lately. So let's see if Shannon go sit courtside and see if LeBron say something to him.
LeBron see a lot of people talk about this. Bron is speed right for the Lakers at every Laker game and say things. And people write for Los Angeles because you ain't got no power with them. So they ain't the only one saying that he didn't see these folks. That's all I'm saying. He see a lot of people every day in that locker room, and he I'm sure they worried it out.
He's already told him in the locker room. He's already told him in the locker room.
At the end of the day, there's a lot of other people you need to find. And they say things. You see a course line, in the locker room, in the parking lot.
Stephen A. big boy. He can take it. He get paid $20 million to take it.
They spent out for
okay.
Let's talk about everybody been on them because everybody been on that boy. From beat writers, whether they like the NBA or other teams, going to play at other teams. He didn't see other reporters and saw it. He didn't see them.
And he said something to him. This ain't the first time I've seen. How you know? You want to put some money on that? Because I go get up footage to show you where LeBron had a conversation with other reporters about Bronny in the coverage.
If he put money on it, you're going to lose because at the end of the day, he got to front out 1,000 people because everybody's son. If you got a vote right now, you take 1,000 reports and they say, which y'all got something good to say, and y'all got something bad to say. 9 to 10, it's going to be about 900 something. Don't say bad. Probably about 5 or 6 of them will get their props like you.
Give who props? I'm not giving Bronny props.
No, I'm just saying. They don't say something about so.
I get it.
I get it. You can't listen.
You can't front everybody else.
Media is undefeated. That's what you cannot get in front of everybody else. You got the top black dude in media. Not the top black dude. He is the number one. He making more than people not even sports. And you front this brother out. But he came back the next day strong. He got the contract, so he ain't worried. But at the end of the day, you can't fight everybody. Because if you front another person out, that person gets you right back on the mic.
So because you can't
cry, baby. LeBron, you can't cry. You can't fight.
Because you can't fight with everybody, you shouldn't fight with anybody. That's the problem we got right now. That's the problem. You just said you can't fight with everybody. You don't know what he's talking about. Magic was sick for what Magic was sick for.
Get back. Do matching like that.
Okay.
There's a lot of people do matching like that. Just do matching like that. At the end of the day, if it's behind those matches, it's gonna get out.
Guess what?
Lakers ain't nothing like Cowboys football.
You just said.
That's why right now. With his daughter going, he turned off in the truck.
Right now.
Bus cook.
So you just said that Stephen A. was the highest paid media in sports, right?
Yeah, he won the highest paid overall.
Won the highest paid overall, right? So if you LeBron, why I'm messing with other dudes? I'm going straight to the top. And that's how you go get a response, because I ain't gonna go mess with I ain't gonna go mess with Kendrick Perkins. I'm not gonna mess with Lamika Andrews. I'm going after Stephen A. Smith because guess what? Everybody else gonna get the message. Everybody gets the message.
He could have said the things these other people said he could be front. You want to go to the top because at the end of the day, it's not that they said something really. Stephen just told the truth. It wasn't that. But you want to come first, now, but be a real man kind of things.
I know
was there's a brother right now, ain't living today, said something to me on social media. Inbox. Man, I know Mark said something on IG doing football. And I said to him, man, you got my phone number, real man, inbox. Let's talk. That's the worst thing you can do. For me, it's not from me to try to back. People got to, you can talk about it. Phone call away. It's the way you think, it's the way you handle things. It's called class. LeBron done a lot of class things, but that was wrong with that. If Steve in the wrong, if they both in the wrong, y'all come together and talk.
How many people criticized Bronny? How many people criticized Bronny since LeBron did that? Not as many as before. Not as many as before.
It's both of them. LeBron talking. Still affected the NBA to me. Okay. You ain't never like 6 like that. Let's get that right. Your son ain't gonna play to the ability. I know you talking about his other son. He's good, but it ain't nothing like it's just time for him to sit down. It's like it was time for Michael Jordan, the greatest ever played the game. When he came back and made his comeback in Washington. So
you're saying it's time for LeBron to sit down. He's top 10 in the league in scoring, and he's top 10 in rebounds, and he got MVP stats.
It's time
for him to sit down. I was with you until you said it's time to sit down. So a man that can produce should go sit down. Okay. All right.
Sometimes you got people still can go.
He can still go.
Of course. He just up, he still can go.
Whatever it is, he still go. Don't get mad at Jordan because he didn't do it.
Jordan wasn't just up. And Jordan played when it was real basketball. Jordan in the head. That's basketball. The game is soft. LeBron didn't play back in the day. But Detroit rocking on did it. What I'm always saying, he too much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out and do this juice up, but come on, man. It's time for me to see this old man now.
We were having a real conversation, and now it's about somebody being juiced up that you ain't got no proof of. You ain't got no proof of. You ain't got no proof of. But we're gonna go there. Where's that? Where's it at? Where's it at?
Is the things that you cannot do. The things you cannot do at a certain age. You got to get something back on. He was knocking them off. If he got home, he was juiced up. What's his name? A lot of them track runners. They was still right. You got to get a little help. Just like the movie got on the program. A lot of guys that cheated from the beginning. Oh my God, cheated. So then, but at the end of the day, when you can do certain things, you got to be taking something. The reason why you have to do what you do.
Yeah.
This is the reason why. So at the end of the day, the boy gotta be juiced up. Yeah, go ahead. We don't have to have no proof. Just like me party. I can't party and drink like I used to. I can't stay out for 4 in the morning, 2 nights in a row. Man, hell, that. Got a birthday coming up. I can't do that. But I know most people like musicians. They stay up all night making music and build the next day making music. What do you think they doing? Okay? They can't do all that on their own. I mean, that's just what it is. So I know you can't do the things you did your first 10 years in the league. You still doing it. Your body's doing good. The sun ain't right. And you past 40 years old. Come on. The Johnny on test in the NBA. You got Kevin going there. He broke it down. I know he was saying.
Well,
Jordan was getting beat. Jordan was getting clothesline. Jordan cried like a baby. The year before he went to the championship, he cried like a baby. Because the way he had to go through the views and all that shit. Man.
So one of the things that's helping LeBron is called a 3-point line. He couldn't shoot the 3 early in his career.
Why is that? You know he had hurt by the time because he's trying to rest that whole body, get ready to play out. You know, he's gonna sit out. He's gonna sit out a bunch.
So if he's so juiced up, he shouldn't have to rest the whole body.
He got all
he should have to rest the whole body if he's so juiced up. Juiced up, so he got to rest. Come on, what you got to rest, you got to juice up. What is it? Pick one.
When you juice, you got to
pick one. When you you got to rest.
You juice. When you play sports, your body's taking away. You juicing is helping you. But you still got to rest because you're not early 30s, 20s no more, man. And then you get the guy in the NBA till he was 18 years old. Come on, bro.
Say you're a hater, we'll move on. You're a LeBron hater, you'll move on.
Let's
move on. We'll move on.
All
All right, so what the Rockets gonna do? They gonna make a run at the playoffs? No, they should make the playoffs. They don't make the playoffs. They need to be embarrassed.
No, because here's the thing. This coach is doing a good job.
No, if they don't make the playoffs, he need to get fired if they don't make the playoffs.
You gonna see this man needs to be fired on the best coach in.
How you best coach? We gonna make that talented team in the playoffs.
Here's the man stood up to LeBron, and LeBron wasn't gonna box him. His old mind would have whooped his behind him. He told LeBron, quit playing like a B, play basketball. See,
and
he wasn't going.
And the Lakers are number 3.
Okay,
Number 3 in the league.
Get back to the
The
conversation.
Lakers are number 3.
Check this out. I'm gonna finish my conversation right quick.
Go ahead.
This guy's a good coach. This is the same coach told LeBron to play like a B right in his face. He didn't step up to him.
They don't make him a good coach.
He don't do no better.
They don't make him a good coach.
Number 2, he took over a team. Well, Harden messed it up. He had to rebuild. Number 3, they were hurt all year, lost a lot of close games. They still should have lost being hurt. If they make it to the playoffs, get a kudos. Because next year, he's going to have that thing rocking. They're going to be the team to watch.
All
Now,
right.
they're going to be Dallas this year and next year.
So speaking of that, you got a 8-player Dallas team that's gonna be in Houston this Friday, playing the Rockets. So we're gonna check it out.
I'm wasting my time watching.
I'm going.
Absolutely,
Absolutely, I'm going to the game. I have my Dallas gear on there too, for sure. I might do something, but we got 8 players. But don't let us come here. Don't let us come here. No. I would love to see them win with 8 players.
Well, I know that's going to go up and get the player.
But I'm telling you, if he don't beat that team, ooh boy, you ain't want to see me next week on this show if you don't beat Mavericks on Friday. I'm telling you, he needs to get fired if he don't beat the Mavericks on Friday. He needs to get fired. I'm just saying.
Y'all like Junior. Good job. He gonna have him team roll. I guarantee next year they're gonna be one of the top teams in the NBA.
Let's wrap this thing up with some NFL talk. NFL free agency legal tampering has begun. Started on Monday. We know some big names have already moved teams. It's not official, but it'll become official next week when they can actually sign a contract. But a couple of key names, like I'm super happy for Justin Fields going to the Jets to play for Aaron Glenn. What you think?
I mean, it's a good thing to start all over, but to me, Justin's a man. I hope he has a backup plan because I like to see AG start off like that. You know, I'm going to really read defenses, you know, and I think AG, I know rooms out to Shador still might be around for him. They might not be a bad pick for him, you know. But
I thought you said Shador couldn't read defense.
Well, you can do good your first year. I didn't say couldn't read defense. I said offense they play, you don't read defenses. So we have to see if you can really read defenses though.
Okay.
You want to put me on bracket like that?
I mean, you said you couldn't read defense.
Well, I would think when Ward got to Miami, he was reading defense. That offense, they kind of worried at Washington State he wasn't reading defense. That spread won't read. So when he got to Miami, he proved that he could read. That's why I stopped.
Okay. So
all I'm saying, Justin Fields, I'm not a big fan of his identity, but hopefully, you know, it's about the system. So maybe he got a good system for him, it can help him. Like, I'm not y'all got a good system. And sometimes even quarterbacks be okay. Sometimes the coaches just have wrong bad systems.
No, the system is super important as far as determining a quarterback's success. I mean, look at Jalen Hurts before the Indianapolis head coach got there. He was an okay, good quarterback. That guy came in, unlocked his running ability, you know, changed the offensive up, and they've been keeping it going.
I think about Hurts, What got them going? What got them there? They went to the Super Bowl before they got the Super Bowl twice.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
That coach was there. Same coach was there. Same coach. He helped unlock it. So the system is important for a lot of quarterbacks.
Dream of a team, like I said, Andrew, one of the best. But he didn't have everything around him. He was in a good system, but he still had everything around him. So the reality is this: when you have a quarterback, and only the coach, you always have best running game and good receivers. If you got, they can be exposed to that correct. You got to supposed to play in the league these days anyway. So when you have a quarterback, no matter how good he is, as long as he's smart, he can manage the game. That's a smart quarterback. People don't understand. And he has the best running back, has the best offensive line. So he's supposed to take advantage of it. Some quarterbacks don't. Some quarterbacks wasn't that good, but just good in that system. They trained out. He wasn't that good. James was way better than them. But they was in a situation, and Baltimore really did not know things at the time. They won some balls. But they had the running game and had the defense. A lot of times, you got to have what goes on the other side of the ball. Because defense wins championship. And manage the game. So at the end of the day, if they run a good system of fields, we can see a new fields, and they got a defense, and the chance he's coming in a good situation that they got a good running game. I mean, that's all it takes. That's why Jalen Hurts took advantage of this opportunity, what he actually done with all those weapons. Now, he made plays on his own. The smart had his decision had to make, scrambling around, running. Yes, he did that. He did that in the Super Bowl. And he won the Super Bowl when people thought he couldn't win it with his arm. So at the end of the day, you got to take advantage of everything you got. Because Andrew Luck never had offensive line and still made plays. That's what killed. That's what ran him. That's how he retired. So any quarterback out there, it won't happen.
I mean, that's everybody's dream for sure.
But you got a lot of teams don't do that.
You don't have to have it.
Yeah, you do have that.
Pat Mahomes won a Super Bowl with a subpar offensive line. Period. And his number one running back, you say you got to have a great running back, Pacheco. Pacheco ain't even in the top 10. So you ain't got to have it. You ain't got to have it. It's nice for a quarterback to have it. With Pacheco.
Play against the team. They got fast defense and fast linebackers to get the ball. That knows that the section they got the other side got a good offense. That's how they lost the Tampa Bay. But Tom, just Tom Brady, that defense won that. And you had White cover what's name like a blanket. If you keep Pat Mahomes in the pocket, period, even with that, he's not going to win. It showed this year. The first team I know was in front and got not been underdogs upset people in Super Bowl. The nothing of underdogs kicked the team ass. Well, I mean, with the system they got. I mean, come on, man. So, Kansas City, if they play Philly next year, they're in trouble again. I'll be honest with you. The Migos going to get stuff together. Their defense, they're not going to be used to it.
Well, I don't know if they're going to be able to score. Speaking of, so you brought up Houston. Speaking of Houston, they ain't got no offensive line. They had already traded Tussle and Green.
Yeah,
So who gonna be you? If I have CJ Stroud, I'm going. Who blocking for me? I'm gonna be dead.
CJ got this with a line or whatever. But
how you gonna have a heart when you traded off? You all pro Larry Tunsil, and then a number one draft pick in Kenyon Green.
Get the sleeve. Hold up with the new offensive coordinator, run the right play. They got defense, and you keep, like I said, once again, you keep that in their pocket. You in trouble. They got it.
So you ain't got to score no points.
Yeah, they got to score some points.
I mean, because last time I checked, Kansas City got a defense too.
Yeah, but when you keep
Kansas City got a defense too.
You keep in the pocket, so that does.
Oh, you don't think CJ can get turnovers?
You know,
with no lineman? He got no lineman. He ain't got nobody with a Pro Bowl.
He's gonna have
we're gonna go draft one. We're gonna get a rookie to guard your $1 million franchise player.
He will get some.
Wow. Okay. All right. I just found it. I found it very.
Even if you ain't got the best offensive line, if you keep them in the pocket, you got to because that calls turnovers and put y'all in a good field position. So you ain't got to score a lot of points like Baltimore was. The Super Bowl offense they had with Flacco and Trent Dilfer. They score a lot of points. It is managed to make sure they put him in a good position. And the defense made good turn.
So you telling me you like the moves that the Texans are making by trading all the offensive linemen and not getting any receivers? And they ain't picked up no running back.
Okay.
So you don't need Nick.
At the end of the day, they get the line right. As long as they get them good, they need to get an extra tight end. They're gonna be all right.
So you like them getting rid of these players?
Yeah, they got to recruit.
All right.
I mean, they just said that. What are they doing? Why are there some star players on the team ain't blocking? These dudes ain't no stars. Those are the only ones. That's a whole other subject. At the end of the day, how many guys look at the offensive line? Yeah. Only one was free agent was a bust, but the first round was a bust. And that is correct. That's the best offensive line playing in the NFL right now. Put them down. And what I'm saying is, you go get some guys may be average Joe, but at the end of the day, you run in the right system. And that's the reason why the offensive line was hard. Because he was changing the play. They run the zone 1 minute, they doing traffic. That offense was just it was too complicated. A lot of these guys I coach themselves and they think they're so smart, everybody. And that was the Texas problem. That was the main thing I knew every road. That was funny because
So you think they should re-sign Stephon Diggs? Wide receiver?
No.
Saying should re-sign?
Nah, you too old, man.
You too old? Okay, we'll take for Dallas. Yeah. Come on down 45 up to Dallas, Stephon. Play with Trayvon, your brother. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Speaking of the Cowboys,
we're gonna be in street close by the third game of the season.
Speaking of the Cowboys re-signed Osa Dikizua, their top defensive tackle. They were looking for. They did not re-sign Jordan Lewis, who got the highest paid contract for a nickel DB in the league ever by Jacksonville. No, he deserves it. I mean,
they probably got something on their sleeves, man. The draft day is the reason why they're doing it. This guy know what he's doing.
Who?
The new coach. Got a new coach.
Oh no, I would let him go.
Man, yeah.
No, I like.
That's why I said sometimes sit back and watch.
They didn't overpay. So they went and got Javonte Williams, who's the running back from Denver, former North Carolina Tar Heel running back. He blew his leg out a couple years ago. They got Solomon Thomas, who was with the Jets last year as a defensive tackle. Well, guess who our coach is for the D-line? He was with the Jets last year, so he picked him up. So he already knows. So they bring him in because they coached him last year. So he got inside idea. They also picked up Kamir Elam, who his dad played for the Cowboys, was in the league for a long time. What's his dad's name? Elam. I remember the last name. But at the end of the day, Kamir Elam was a first-round draft pick out of Florida. He was a backup cornerback at the Jets last year. And mind you, Jets had a good defense last year. They had a good defense last year. When you get ancillary pieces from them, it ain't like getting pieces from the guys.
It's all about who his host is. And they get him to manage the game, have a good system, feels, and put things around them because their defense off the chart. I mean, they D-line, shoot, they're real. So, that's what they did.
So, hot off the presses, let's get it crunk. My Longhorns about to beat Vanderbilt.
So what they got next?
Sorry, Malik. That's why you didn't want to come on the show because you knew we were playing Vanderbilt today. You know we was gonna put it on you. It's 27 seconds left. Texas is a leading 77-70. 17 seconds left. Yep. McNeese State is leading Lamar by 5 points. Hot off the presses. So congratulations to those Longhorns for winning the first round game of the SEC tournament. I'm going to go back and watch it later today and get some of the details. We'll be able to share it once again. Next week, we will definitely be doing a bracket breakdown. Get ready, because there's going to be some stuff on the line for whoever picks the best bracket. And by the way, if you're watching the show, go ahead and put in the comments. If you even send us your bracket choice. Final four national championship. That's what we want.
Subscribe to us.
Yeah, subscribe to us. Go out.
IG, It's on Sports Podcast.
Facebook.
TikTok, It's on Sports Podcast. Twitter, It's on Sports Podcast. We would love to see you comment. Leave comments on the Cowboys. Leave comments on the Mavericks Junior High basketball team.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Stephen Smith did. Leave comments if you think LeBron James is right. So please definitely do that.
So before we go, we got the we can't end the show without having a Truth by Truesdale in the tunnel moment.
Mm-hmm.
What you got?
What I got is man up. When you put yourself in certain positions and you know what comes with the consequences. Especially if it ain't right, if it ain't good, don't get upset about it. And especially when to front your brother about it. They put them to the side and not talk about his brothers. Because there's a whole lot of other people out there you see, a whole lot of other people you have access to, a whole lot of other people say things. You don't say nothing to them. That's all I'm saying. You know, because one thing about this game, you can't worry about what a person say, but at the same time, you want to front somebody out, especially tell them the truth. I mean, just take the truth, because a lot of people can't take the truth. It is what it is. That's why they got me choosing the truth. I'm going to tell the truth. Don't get mad down the road. Guess what? Old folks always say, time to tell everything. And not me trying to be right. A lot of people like, I can predict I hate to be right on. I don't want to be right on. Sometimes it is what it is. You have to predict it. So all I'm saying is, when it's the truth happen, and some things you don't do and do it again, like messing your kids, I say it all the time, and certain things you put your kids or put your people in front of, and you know, when it ain't right, it's going to be a big drama, commotion. When it ain't going right, don't get upset about it, because it comes with the cap. Media undefeated.
That's the drop the mic moment right there. So once again, really appreciate y'all tuning in, checking out In the Tunnel this week. If you see us all walking out the streets, don't be afraid to come say, hey, what's up? Let us know what you want to hear us talk about on the show. We got some cool and new guests coming up on the show real soon.
2 more months.
Real soon. You're gonna see some changes.
It's out in the cold. So rumbling today. It's a crazy day today.
All right. So remember, look out for each other, take care of each other, and you will have a better chance at being together with each other. Peace.
Very much.